What's going on, guys? It's your boy Nabhuto and I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be doing my Premier League Match Day 4 predictions. But before we get to the video, I have two things to tell you guys. First thing, around 85% of you guys who are watching my videos are not subscribed to this YouTube channel, so if you guys can, please subscribe. It's completely free and you can always unsubscribe later in the future if you don't like my future content. Also, leave a like on this video. Let's try reaching 100 likes like we did before, and yeah. Okay, the second thing I want to tell you guys is about this point system that I'm going to have. So basically, let me know in the comments your predictions after I'm done with my predictions, obviously. And if you get the correct team winning your game, that's 1 point. If you get the correct scoreline, that's 3 points. And if you get the scoreline correct with a goal scorer correct in that same prediction, that's 5 points. And after the match day, I'm going to take a look at the comments from this video and see who got the most points in total. And if you got the most points, I'm going to give you guys a shout out in my next video. So that's going to be the prize. I know it's nothing like amazing, but it's still something, right? So yeah, that's all I have to say. Before you type in your predictions, listen to mine. Let's get straight into it. First up, we got Crystal Palace versus Tottenham. And honestly, I'm just going to go really quick by this because we all know Tottenham are about to destroy Crystal Palace. Listen, Crystal Palace have not been good at all so far, man. They've been pretty bad throughout the entire season so far. I know it's only been 3 games, but they've been pretty bad. And Tottenham, they're on top of the league right now. They've been doing fire, and they beat Man City as well without Harry Kane. Speaking of Harry Kane, I think he's going to score 1 goal and 1 assist in this game, and they're going to win this game 3-0. Okay, on to the next game, we got Watford versus Wolves. Now, this is going to be a little bit more even. Wolves definitely could have beaten Manchester United. They had so many chances, but instead they conceded to a late Greenwood goal. However, they just have a new addition in the striker position, Hwang Hee-chan. This guy is still at a very good age to become a top striker, and he's a very top prospect as well. Sure, RB Leipzig didn't go as planned for him, but still, Wolves is a really good team to join, and I think he'll do good at Wolves. Especially because Raul Jimenez is not doing that well after his injury, and they need a new striker, and Hwang Hee-chan is ready to step up. That's why I think Hwang Hee-chan is going to get his debut, and he's going to score. It's a big risk for me to predict, but I think it's going to happen. I don't think Watford's going to score. I think Wolves are going to get a lot of chances, but they're only going to score 1 goal. Therefore, Wolves are going to win 1-0. Then we got Brentford versus Brighton. Brighton are actually doing really good so far, and so are Brentford. Brentford haven't lost a game yet. Brighton have lost a game, but they're still ahead in the table compared to Brighton. I was expecting Brighton to struggle to score, but so far they're looking pretty decent. I think it's a pretty even game. I know Brentford beat Arsenal, but so far I've tied the rest of their games, and Brighton just lost against Everton, so I think it's going to be a tie. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Then we got Arsenal versus Norwich City, 19th place versus 20th place. This is going to be an interesting one. And for Norwich City, yo, stop starting Pookie, bro. I know he scored a penalty last game, but he hasn't been providing anything while Josh Sargent is on your bench. Start the boy, start the American kid, man. Let Josh Sargent start the game. But even regardless, whoever you start, I think Arsenal will actually win this game. I think Arsenal's season starts now. They had very tough opposition the first 3 games. Well, excluding Brentford, they had to verse Chelsea and Man City. Like, those 2 tough games, we all expected them to lose. So from now on, their season starts, and they have to get a win against Norwich City to get back on the track. I think they're going to pull it off. I actually think they're going to beat Norwich City 3-2. I think Aubameyang is going to get on the score sheet, and I don't know anybody else, but I'm going to say Aubameyang is going to score. Then we got Manchester United versus Newcastle. I think a lot of people are actually going to be watching this game, and for one reason only. Cristiano Ronaldo might make his debut. Whether that's off the bench, whether he's starting, or he might not even make his debut, nobody knows. Earlier this week, there were reports that Cristiano Ronaldo will make his debut in the Champions League and not against Newcastle, but lately Cristiano Ronaldo has said himself that he wants to prove to Ole that he wants to start now. So it's going to be really interesting what he does. I'm actually going to predict that Cristiano Ronaldo is going to start on the bench. I don't think he's going to start in the starting lineup, but I think he's going to come off the bench and make an immediate impact. I think the game is going to be 1-1 until Cristiano Ronaldo actually comes in, and of course, you know what I'm saying? Ronaldo's going to come in, score a goal, and make sure Manchester United win this game 2-1. I also think Newcastle's goal is going to come from Joe Willock. Then Southampton versus West Ham. West Ham have been fired this season. I've said every single match day prediction video, I said West Ham is going to come out strong. They're going to slowly die out throughout the season when Europa League starts, but they're going to come out strong this season. And they've been proving me right. Mikel Antonio has been on fire, Ben Rama as well. Declan Rice has been doing really good in the West Ham uniform. West Ham are just looking great. And Southampton, you know, they've been doing decent. They got their new right back, Leverto, I believe his name. I don't really remember his name, but he's actually really good. They're not doing super well right now. They're only 13th place, but I think everyone expects Southampton to be somewhere around there. Except me. I said they're going to get relegated, but that's a whole different topic. I do think Southampton are going to score a goal against West Ham, but I don't think they're actually going to win because West Ham are going to score 3. And of course, the boy, Mikel Antonio, is getting on the score sheet. Simple as that. We all know who he is. Come on. Then we probably got the biggest game this weekend, Leicester City versus Man City. This is going to be a great game. Man City actually lost the first game against Tottenham, but have simply bounced back. They've only only conceded 1 goal, and that was to Tottenham, and they scored 10 goals. So their offense is looking fire. Leicester, however, they got 2 wins, but they recently just got destroyed by West Ham 4-1, and that's not good. And I think Soyuncu was the one who got the red card. No, it wasn't. It was Ayoze Perez who actually got the red card in that game, and he's not going to be in the game against Man City. And he's a good attacker for them, so that's kind of an L. I know Leicester City actually beat Man City in the Community Shield. They beat them because of an Iheanacho late penalty, and I know Man City are actually going to miss Ederson because of the ban. I think they're not going to play him because of the ban and FIFA and everything, you know what I'm saying? So I think Zach Steffen is probably going to be the one to step up unless he doesn't come back from his COVID. But I still think Man City have what it takes to actually beat Leicester City this time. I don't think the confidence of coming back after that 4-1 loss against West Ham is going to do any good for Leicester City, and I think it's going to damage them and damage their confidence. I don't think they're going to get destroyed though, but I think Man City is actually going to beat them 2-1. Then we got Chelsea versus Aston Villa. This is going to be a pretty good game because we got top strikers on each team. Lukaku, Danny Ings. Danny Ings is a proven Premier League striker, so no hate, the guy is a baller. And Romelu Lukaku is one of the best strikers in the world, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does. Chelsea have been looking pretty good. I know they just tied to Liverpool last week 1-1, and Reece James is not going to be available for that obvious red card. I don't know why people are complaining about, oh, that's not a red card. Yes, it was. After the ball hit his hand, he literally swung it out. Like, I don't understand why people are complaining how, like, that's not supposed to be a red card. It is a red card. It's supposed to be a red card. But to be honest, I don't think Chelsea need Reece James to beat Aston Villa. I think they're going to beat them still. I don't think they're going to keep a clean sheet. They're going to concede their second goal this season, and that's going to be to Danny Ings himself. But I think Chelsea will actually beat them 3-1, and I think Romelu Lukaku is going to get on the score sheet for Chelsea. Wait, did he get injured for Belgium? I actually don't know, but I think he's going to come back, or maybe, hopefully. Then Liverpool versus Leeds. This is going to be a little bit of an upset here. I'm just warning you guys. I mean, just look at the scarf in the background. I'm a Liverpool fan. I think everyone who watches my videos knows I'm a Liverpool fan. However, there's something that makes me say that I don't think Liverpool will win this game. The FIFA ban, bro. Like, what is this? We don't have Roberto Firmino. I know he got that hamstring injury against Chelsea, but now it's confirmed he won't play because of the FIFA ban. We're going to lose Fabinho, who's probably one of the best defensive mids in the world. Top 3 defensive mids for sure. And he's going to be out. So that's a huge loss for us. And then Alisson, bro. One of the best goalkeepers in the world. One of the best goalkeepers in the Prem. He's not going to be playing for us because of the ban as well. So we're missing 3 players, 3 key Brazilian players to our team, and it's going to suck. I don't know whether it's going to be Kelleher or Adrian. I would prefer Kelleher. I think he's a better goalkeeper than Adrian. Adrian's a liability in my opinion, so I hope it's him. But still, I think we're going to lack a little bit. I don't think we're going to be as good, and that's why I'm going for a 1-1 draw. I know Leeds United are going to miss Rafinha. That's why I'm saying that they won't beat us, but I don't think Liverpool will beat Leeds as well. Also, when the last time we went to Leeds, we actually tied to them due to a Leeds last minute goal, so that's going to be tough. Salah's going to score, and for Leeds United, I think Patrick Bamford. And then the last game of matchday 4, we got Everton and Burnley. I'm just going to go quick by this one. I don't rate Burnley at all. I think they're going to get relegated this season. They barely made any signings this transfer window, and I don't think it's going to do good for them. I think Everton are going to wipe the floor with them. I think they're going to dominate the game, and they're going to win 2-0. Richarlison is going to get in the score sheet, and DCL will as well. So yeah, that's going to be my predictions for this video. Let me know in the comments your predictions, and remember my point system, the 1 point, the 3 points, and 5 points. I'm going to see your guys' predictions, and then by the end of the match day, I'm going to see who won, and they'll get the shout out at the end of the video. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Please subscribe to this channel. It's completely free, and you can unsubscribe later in the future if you don't like my future content, and also leave a like. Let's try breaking 150 likes this video. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace!